Hi guys, welcome back. So yesterday I did a live section, and when I was asked whether NIO would beat Tesla in one day, I said yes. So I want to talk a little bit more about this. Before I begin, let's look at the market. So we have seen all-time high for every index, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. But the volume is still not big enough. As you see, ever since we had the correction, every day it has been growing up, but the volume does not follow. It's the same thing with the S&P 500. Nasdaq might be the best one. At least today we had a little bit increase of volume. But let's say if it continue going up like this without volume, I would start trimming my short-term position to look for chances to buy the dip. Let's look at our stocks. EH had a big run up today. So back then, when it was growing, a lot of people came to me to ask whether it's good time to buy. I said either be patient or dollar cost average. And then during these days, I said it's still too early to buy the dip. And on this day, when everyone was getting worried, I said it's good to open a position now, or if you have already, you can start to average down. Because I predicted it would have a rebound from there and then come back down to backtest. And it would depend on the market situation to decide whether this can support it or it would need to seek the next support. And because the market has been going well these days, so it got stopped around here and rebounds today again. 2 weeks ago, I predicted that it would form a descending triangle and consolidate within. Right now, it looks like it's breaking out. And it would also depend on the market situation, whether it would come back down to backtest. And yesterday, during my live show, I said that EH is a good buy right now. So if you could grab it in the morning, the low was $71. For Luckin, like I said last night, I think it might take some time to move up and down from 7 to 9. So we need to give it more time. For YSG, the pattern is still bullish. If your cost is low, you can keep holding. If your cost is high, as long as it doesn't break support of $21, we can still keep holding it. JKS is still doing its thing, give it more time. WIMI is doing well today, but it has reached a resistance level of 11.2 to 11.5. So there's a possibility it might come back to backtest the support, especially if the market has correction. But I have good expectation on WIMI, so if you did not get in WIMI, I would suggest to buy in every dip. Baidu also had a great day. It has reached an all-time high. Yesterday in the live, I said that I could see Baidu growing 50 to 100% this year. It's looking very strong right now, and especially it had a news of signing a $3 billion loan with several banks in China and US. This is a very good sign, very good signal, because Baidu is a big company. Even though the search engine is decreasing the market share, it's still generating cash. And because Baidu usually has a good balance sheet, and for it to release a $3 billion loan, this is a good sign for me because it means they are planning something big. This is just the same as Xiaomi before. So this is Xiaomi. On this day in December, it was when Xiaomi released new share and had a big drop due to share dilution. But I took it as a very good news because for a healthy and strong company like Xiaomi to release new share, it means they are planning something big. They have big plan on heavy expansion or R&D. So that's a good sign for me for this kind of company. And look at the run after. And the reason decrease is because of the US ban, the political issue. Go Health had a good increase today. I recommended Go Health a couple days ago, and both Go Health and Well, the other telehealth company in Canada, both of them had a good jump these 2 days, and I think it's only the beginning. Give it more time, be more patient. Give it more time. I think it would reach the price target. Mesa is still growing well. The earning release after hour. So despite the pandemic, the earning per share is still increasing 16% year over year to $0.36 and still able to beat the estimate by 3 cents. The revenue, however, had decreased 18% year over year, which is not surprising because of the pandemic, but still beat the estimate of 130 million. This earning report is good considering the situation we are in right now for airline. From this EPS, we can get the PE ratio of only 5 right now, which makes Mesa extremely cheap to buy. So I think we are still at the beginning of Mesa, and it seems like Mesa is both a growth stock and a value stock for double digits of growth rate regardless of the pandemic. And as I explained in the video about Mesa, I do expect airline industry to first recover from the regional flights, local within the country. So that would benefit Mesa. So that's why I will keep holding. It continued growing 3% after hour. The resistance level is at 8. But once we have passed 8, the next target is 10. If you have bought in with me around 6 to 6.5 last week, you can decide whether you want to take profit or keep holding it. And for me, because I consider my costs quite low, so I will be in a comfortable position to just watch it run for now. I do want to see where it can go from now on. And for Well, the Canadian health company, when I first introduced it a few days ago, it was around 7.8 to 7.9. And yesterday it had a big run up to 22% with very big volume. This means institutions were buying in. So when it comes back to backtest the previous high between 8.3, that might be another chance to buy in if you did not get in with me a few days ago. We bought a short-term trade today, Solo, ticker symbol SOLO. I never mentioned it before because this is only a short-term trade. We bought in at around 8.2. Right now I'm up about 7%. Let's see where it goes from here. But I will let you know when I sell it. Like I said, you can take profit whenever you are happy with your gain. And whenever I sell something does not mean it will stop growing. TAL has reached the all-time high. I sold my short-term option play already today, but I'm keeping the long-term option because I think this company can still grow. And even though I really wanted to add more EH yesterday, I didn't, because if EH is my next NIO, I think I have found my next EH. I started to buy in yesterday and I shared it on the Discord. And in the live show yesterday, I briefly mentioned it because right now I don't have enough research. I don't have enough information about this company, and I am trying my best to gather more information right now. And it does have some political risk issue that I'm not yet confident with to recommend yet. So it will still take a bit more time. Like I said during my live yesterday, I will share more when I have more information about this. So let's get back to our baby NIO. Our baby NIO had a great day today. It had gone up 6%. I said in the live yesterday, the volume is still small. But today, the volume had a little bit increase, so that's a good sign. But in general, it's still not amazing. There were some good news that came out within these few days. The BlackRock had increased the shareholding of NIO by 15%. So that's a good sign. And I think we might continue to see more of this coming up once more institutions review their changes of holdings for the past quarter. As of right now, I don't consider this a real breakout unless it would have an increase of volume. And if the market does a correction, you need to be prepared for it to drive down our baby NIO. So just be patient with NIO. Take the chance to buy in every dip. So yesterday during the live show, when I was asked whether NIO would challenge Tesla, and I said yes, but I did not have too much time to answer this. So I want to talk a little bit more about this. First of all, I have both share in NIO and Tesla. NIO is my number one position. I am quite heavy on NIO But Tesla, I only have a small position. For NIO, I have bought in since $3 and I continue to buy in every dip. And Tesla, I just bought once and just let it run, and I'm up about 130%. I believe Tesla is a great company, and Elon Musk is an absolute genius. I think I opened a position for Tesla because I wanted to support Elon Musk about what he wanted to do. His dream is so big, his mission is so far ahead, his plan on going to Mars is amazing. So I do want to support him very much. But with that said, regardlessly, for my investment, I do think I will see more growth in NIO than Tesla. And if my thesis goes well and things would happen the way I expected to happen, I do see NIO defeating Tesla one day, and it would start from China and then expand to Asia and part of Europe. I know it might sound ridiculous for some people and it's hard to believe. It's a very strong statement. But during the past few months, when I was gathering more and more research and insight, I am starting to form this vision that's more and more clear to me. And it's not really because of the competition of technology, not about the pricing and not about the politics. It's just when I compare the strategy of NIO versus Tesla and the strategy of the Chinese government, it's not related to all of the specs or the products, but more related to the whole ecosystem. It is a lot of information. I need to gather more research, more evidence, and connect the dots. So I think this is what I would do another video to explain more about it, more in-depth analysis. When I come up with that, I felt very excited. I want to share it very much, but right now it's too early because I need to gather more research and evidence to prove it to you. Otherwise, it might be very hard to digest, and I know it would counter a lot of the belief from Tesla bulls. It would even counter what Cathie Wood has said about Tesla. I hope I don't get too much dislike from the Tesla bulls. You can disagree with me, but I just want to share what I think. So it's super hard to believe, but it's just more and more clear to me. So I hope one day I can prove it to you with the in-depth video. Because I do believe Tesla's market share in China will continue growing until one day it will peak in China. And I don't mean their sales, I mean their market share. And I really see NIO being more explosive later. Even though it has such a great run up in 2020, it was just a beginning, because I see the more explosive stage to come later. So I'm saying this first because I see more and more people starting to lose patience on NIO, and I want you to be more patient with it, and we will get rewarded for our patience later. Okay? Look forward to my video. Thank you. And if you have enjoyed my video, please give me a big like and leave me a good comment, and I will see you tomorrow. That's it, guys. Hope you can find my video helpful. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a big like. Thank you.